This is the Library Podcast. I'm Troy.
And I'm Tish.
This fall, we will kick off our 13th annual One Book, One College program on the book We Believe You, Survivors of Campus Sexual Assault Speak Out by Annie E. Clark and Andrea Pino. This program will be done in partnership with the Counseling and Career Development Center on campus and the bookstore. We're very excited because it opens up a range of very important topics that need to be talked about that touch different areas of our curriculum. Tish, can you tell us a little bit about the book?
Yeah, you know, when we started talking about sexual assault as an issue we wanted to tackle with the one book, thinking about which book we would use was pretty complicated. There's a lot out there that's really heavy and academic. There's a lot out there that's very kind of one-sided and not complex. So when we discovered We Believe You, it was really a perfect fit. One of the things that I really appreciate and love about this book is that the stories represent a wide range of experiences. So they're all stories of young people on campuses, but they encompass women and men, people of color, immigrants, gay and straight and trans individuals. And it isn't just one kind of story. It's people who have experienced sexual assault and dealt with it in different ways, who faced different challenges in overcoming the trauma that they've experienced. And the book is set up so that you're not just reading one story at a time. The book is organized with a before section, so people have a chance to talk about their lives before they were assaulted, kind of who they saw themselves as, how they were exploring college. Then there's a section about how it happened. And then often for many survivors, the trauma and betrayal, once they started trying to tell their stories to other people, and how that became an even more difficult challenge. And then the healing that often happens and the activism that comes out of it. The book also includes rights and resources for college students, so it's a great reference manual. If you have friends who are going through these experiences, or you yourself have experienced sexual assault, there are definite resources that you can use and pull into your own life. And, you know, one of the other things that I thought was kind of interesting to highlight about this book is that the narratives aren't one person's story, and it's not just told in one particular way. So some people use poetry and other creative expressions to share their experiences, to share their feelings. And I think it's a great jumping off point for members of our community, classes, to explore how those kinds of narratives and those kinds of writings might help heal and help survivors talk about the ways they're moving through this experience.
So as we always do each year, we pull out a range of themes from our book, and then we hold events in the library related to those themes. And this year is no different. Our counseling department for many years has done the It's On Us campaign. It's on us to create an environment where everyone feels safe. And so that's going to be a larger context. We're going to continue their good work that's happened over many years. Along with that, though, we're going to also talk about what do healthy relationships look like, and how should we think about sexual health and maintain that health, which is something that students don't always have when they come to campus. So we'll have some outside experts coming to talk about that. Our featured event is going to be in October, and it's going to be from Catharsis Productions, their special event, Sex Signals. And Tish, can you tell us a little bit about what that works and how that is?
Sure. So Sex Signals is a program that uses improv to open up a conversation about sexual assault. So it's a place where students can come, will be able to laugh a little bit, but also be pulled into a conversation and actually faced with some scenarios that might ring true to their own lives and help really open up that dialogue. So if you notice something going on that's not cool, how do you step in a safe way and make sure that your buddy or your girlfriend is staying safe? And so they do a fantastic job. I think it'll be really fun and engaging for our students.
In addition to Sex Signals, we're going to have a showing of the documentary The Hunting Ground, which specifically deals with campus sexual assault, and we'll have counselors on hand with that. And finally, we're going to have presenters from the Center on Halstead come in and talk about understanding violence within the LGBTQ community, which has its own set of challenges, and we're going to bring in some folks that deal with that on a daily basis who can highlight some of those challenges and help broaden our understanding in that area. So all of these events touch on different parts of our curriculum, and we're encouraging faculty to bring classes and to help broaden out this conversation and connect with content areas that they already discuss anyway, and then to help add some maybe nuance and diversity in there. Over the summer, we're going to have training for faculty, and also in the fall. So if you're a faculty member who maybe finds this a little intimidating, this is some heavy stuff, we're going to help offer guidance in how to bring this up in classes and to work with students on these topics. So we are encouraging our faculty to look at our schedule of events especially and consider how these may tie in to things you already teach.
We hope to open up the conversation so that we can recognize that sexual assault is an issue that impacts our community, and each one of us can be part of the solution.